What's going on, my people? Welcome back to my new tutorial video, guys. Today in this video I'm gonna show how I create this cinematic scene. For zero budget. All right, so and guys, before we jump on Premiere Pro, so first let me show you how I shot this scene. So on this set I was shooting on the green screen, okay, so with two lights. Okay, so one light was behind because my idea was to create the background which has two shapes, okay, and then those two shapes is where the light will comes from. So that's why I put this light behind in order to separate the background and subject. And then other one was the main light which was focusing on the subject, on her face. And so that's the material I use in the camera. So if you have the phone also, you can just use the phone to create this cinematic scene. So this is the requirement that I use in order to shoot this video. Okay, so now I'm going to jump on in Premiere Pro and let me show you how I edit this footage. Let's go. Alright, so this is my workspace, and then this is how my footage is. As I told you, here I have those two lights, okay, so this is the main light, okay, and then this is the backlight, okay, guys. So guys, sorry for my background. This green screen is not smooth, okay, so that's the reason why when you see the final result there is some things which are not good, okay. But for setting a green screen, and you have to smooth it well so that these things can be removed, okay. So and the things I'm going to do, and I'm going to mask, so cause you know my frame, that is the green screen is not fitting for whole frame. So the first method I'm going to mask, so I just have to come here on this opacity and I'm going to use this free draw bezel, okay. So that's why I have to mask in this place where my subject it is, okay, something like this, okay. All right, so now this is my subject, and then let me try to feather it something like that, okay. And I'm going to go here on this effect and search the effect called the ultra key setting. This ultra key setting is the one which is going to help me to remove this green screen, okay. So ultra key settings, okay, now drop it here on this layer. So this is ultra key settings, and I'm going to use this key color, okay. So now you pick this key color and then you come to pick on green screen color, okay. Now you see guys how these things it is, okay. But guys, you cannot make sure this green screen is already removed, because here there is something which is remains, okay. That's why you have to come here on this output, then you change into alpha chain, okay. So we are going to mix it well until we get this white subject, and then the background must be black, okay. So let me open up this matte generation, okay. There is some more settings, so let me just reduce it something like this, okay. Let me just put it like 23, okay. And then for this highlight, and I'm going to reduce this highlight, okay. And about this shadow, so let me just put it here, yes, okay. This tolerance, see how it is, and then this pedestal, and see how it is, guys, okay. So guys, as I told you, when you don't set your green screen well as possible, the things can be remains, okay. It cannot be removed 100%. So that's why you have to set your green screen well as possible, guys, okay. So now you see how my footage it is, okay. So when I try to remove these things which is remains here, now it start to affect my subject here, okay. So but I can rate it, so okay, because I don't want my subject to be damaged, okay. And even here for this shadow, you see it can also damage my green screen. And guys, when you try to add another ultra key, guys, okay, for example, so let me just come back here, okay, and you try to remove these things like these, guys, okay. Now you see it can't be possible, so that's why you can set where your green screen were. Okay guys, so now for this, now this is nice. Okay, and then so let me try to zoom my subject, guys, and then let me try to zoom it. I just want to show you something. Okay, you see here on the edges of my subject, okay, there is some things which is not looks well. Okay, so I think, so I mean it is this one. So that's why you have to open up these settings, which is called matte cleanup. Okay, it has also many settings. Okay, chalk. So when you increase this chalk, you see guys what is happening. Okay, now you try to remove it, and even this soften, it also helps you to now to get the pure subject. All right, so now I have already removed my green screen, so now that it is time to make my background. Okay, so and I'm going to take the screenshot of this. Okay, and I'm going to take the screenshot of this frame because I just want to measure it. Yes, the reason why I take the screenshot, it's like a measurement. Okay, so I'm going to take this screenshot. Okay, and then, oh my god, I forgot where I saved. Okay, so take the screenshot. Okay, it is already saved in picture. Okay, now so let me open up my Photoshop and open where my picture is saved. Yes, it is this one. Okay, so guys, here you can just create your own background. So as I told you, how I set my light is what I'm going to do for creating, yes, my background. Okay, so here let me just come here on this icon, yes, to create the first layer, empty layer. Okay, and then here this is the brush which am I going to use when I try to create the cycle. You see this cycle is very smooth. Okay, so that's why I have to increase this hardness. All right, now so when I press this circle here, guys, now you see, wow, this circle, it is very good. Okay, so now let me create another layer for another shape. All right, so here I'm going to use this rectangular marker tool, so that's why I can trace my my shape, something like this. Now you see, yeah, this is looks good. And then let me come back here for this brush, and then I put it into white color. All right, so and then guys, you see my shapes, it is not enough, that's why I have to add like something which is grow. Okay, so come up here on this FX. Okay, and then enable this outer grow. Okay, so when you enable this outer grow, okay, for this shape, now you see what is happening here. Okay, so if you want, you can just increase the size or decrease it. Okay, so but for me, yeah, this is enough. And then here, if you can spread. Okay, but I don't want to spread it. Okay, so and then let me press OK, and even here on this first shape, I can just hold Alt on my keyboard to copy this effect, and then I drop it here on the second shape. Now you see what is happening. All right, so now let me just come up here, and I'm going to create the black background. Okay, so let me just create a black background. Okay, so let me just come here, and then let me choose the black, but I will not choose the pure black. Okay, so and then now I can just shape my black background, something like this, guys. Okay, this is nice. Okay, and I'm going to create the last layer. Okay, so about this last layer, it's the grow of all two shapes. Okay, so let me just increase this, yes, this tool. Okay, this brush tool, or I can come here to increase this brush tool by using these things. Okay, yeah, this is too much. Okay, let me just reduce it. Yeah, this is okay. And then so I can reduce this hardness, something like this, and then when I press, yeah, it's too black, so I need white. So when I press like this, guys, you see what is happening. But come up here for this opacity and try to reduce the opacity. So now you see how my shape it is. So here, guys, okay, now this is looks good. And then I'm going to save my background, okay, as normal. So just choose JPEG. Okay, so let me call it as BG background. Okay, and then click save. All right, and then press OK. So now let me just come up here on in Premiere Pro, okay, and then I'm going to move this clip up something like this, and then this is the place where my background will be. So now let me import my background. Yes, it is this one here. You can just, guys, create your own shape, but depend how you light your subject. All right, okay. So now this is how my background looks like. Okay, yeah, you see how it is, guys. Now when you see my subject, there is something which is in my subject, okay, which is not good. Okay, so now just come up on my subject too, and I just want to try to delete all things which isn't okay, which isn't on my subject. You see something like this. Okay, yes. All right, so this is looks nice. Okay, so there is some few things which is remains here, guys. Those are, it's about the default of green screen. Okay, so that's why you have to set it well as possible. Okay, so now you see how it is, guys. Okay, and cause I just want my subject to be black and white. Okay, so now come up here on this workspace, go on color. Okay, so make sure this clip is selected, and then come up here on this basic correction, and then just remove all the saturation. So guys, now you see how this clip it is looking, but these things it is not good. That's why I have tried to remove it. So let me just remove this ultra key. Okay, so now you see how this ultra key it is looking. So this looks nice. Okay, this is pretty good, guys. Okay, all right. Okay, and then so let me just add an adjustment layer to add the border. Okay, the cinematic bars and some small color grading. Okay, so let me try to put this adjustment layer here on the top of my clip. Okay, all right, so let me just reduce this shadow. All right, something like this, and about the highlight. So come up here on these colorways, and I'm going to use this shadow only. Okay, so about the shadow I have to move it down, and then let me just add like a few blue. Now you see how this clip it looks like, and then go here on these double arrows to add the cinematic bars. Go here on effect, and then search the effect which is called crop, and then drop it here on this layer. So at the top and the bottom, let me add 10 10. Okay, 10 10. Now you see how my cinematic bars it is looks like. Okay, it is looking. So guys, now you see that things I have been told you, okay, about the green screen, how to set the green screen, how to light the green screen. Okay, this is the mistake I did, guys, but I'm sorry. Okay, and then this is my final result, how I create this sample cinematic scene, okay, with just only 0 budget. So all right, guys, now you see how I did these things. Very simple. So now just guys, you can just create your own. It's very simple, guys. And if you like my video, please, I know, don't forget to make subscribe, like, share, and drop the comment down below. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next video, maybe. Yes, peace.